Oh, good morning. I gotta go to work in an hour, but I was sleepy last night, so I went to sleep early and I woke up early. So I don't have that much time, maybe 30 minutes before I gotta start doing everything. Ugh, I don't wanna work today, man. And you know what sucks, dude? I got jury duty on November 4th. I thought these fuckers couldn't fuck with you for a few years after jury duty, but Um, no, it looks like a year and a half or almost 2 years they're gonna start fucking with me. Yeah, wonderful government we have. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Well, mostly law-abiding. The the major laws, like murdering people, I abide by. They want me to show up, fucking pricks, so I can do their job. Apparently, we can't hold them accountable. They're untrustworthy criminal cocksuckers, the pigs, the lawyers, the judges. So, unfortunately, us human beings of the world, us normal people, have to step in and make sure they do their job right. I'm assuming that's what jury duty is, because I can't figure out a fucking better definition. Waste people's time, that kind of thing. I don't, I don't buy into jury duty. Also, what's from stopping these corrupt cocksuckers from just rigging the votes entirely? Like, it doesn't matter how the judge, how the jury decides. Like, the votes get tampered with at some point, and yeah, what the fuck is that? I don't agree with this bullshit. Being judged by a jury of your peers. Who the fuck said they were my peers, man? What if these so-called peers are a bunch of fucking hateful assholes that want to vote to convict everybody, even if they're innocent? Huh? What about that? That's some bullshit, dude. Police should determine all of this, but also police should be held to standards, which they are fucking not. You know, the second a pig is revealed to be a criminal in any shape or form, or a bad person in any shape or form, fired, never again. You're never a cop ever again. That's how it should be. That should be an honorable title that is held with respect, that you should not tarnish. We should be looking up to police as heroes, people who stop crime. Is that what they do? Is that how we feel about them? Give me a break. Same thing with the military. You'd think that they'd be out there fighting off evil terrorists that want to kill us all. No, they're the ones terrorizing innocent people out there. It's true. And then when they do that, that creates actual terrorists who then do a 9/11 on our ass. You know? Ugh, I swear to God. And it's always white people. White people are always the ones starting shit. I swear to God. White people are the worst. You can say that about any group to a degree, but it's especially white people that are the most conniving. What's funny is you see a lot of this racism get thrown back in their face. A lot of white people will be racist. They'll say something like, "Oh, I saw a shady-looking black man walking down the street wearing a hoodie. He was up to no good, I tell you. And then I saw him kick over a old lady's groceries and ran off. That little punk. It's always the blacks." You know, they'll say something racist like that. But it's like, well, fucking white people. Some shady looking white guy in all black carrying a duffel bag or whatever. Worried he's gonna pull a gun out and start killing everybody. See a white guy go into a school or a theater or concert. Uh-oh. Looks like you filthy whites got a reputation of your own. The mass shooter kind. I'd say that's a lot worse than some black guy mugging a lady just for fun. Which ain't really a thing, let's get real. That, like, doesn't really happen. Shooters, though, doing their thing, happens, like, every day. And honestly, if you want to fucking sit here and argue with me, no, black people do mug a lot. They're muggerific. They have mugging in their DNA because they are black and I am racist and I'm stupid and I think that way. If that's actually your position, dickhead, fucking, I gotta say, even if that were true, it's not. But if you wanted to argue that, I would then tell you that if anybody has the right to be an angry, violent piece of shit, it would be a black person. They get treated like shit all the time by you filthy fucking whites. You can't leave them alone. So if they have the right, if they feel the need to act out, if they feel the right to act out, they have more of a right to do that than anybody, I'd argue. Like people will say, George Floyd was a piece of shit. He deserved to die. He held a woman at gunpoint when she was pregnant. That's what I hear them say. I don't even know if that's true. But like I said, even if it is true, if anybody had the right to act like a dick, it was probably this guy. He was probably treated like shit his whole fucking life. Look at the color of his skin. Let's get real. Let's get real here. Let's live in reality for once and realize that there are racists. White people who are racists. Racists who aren't white. Yeah, some self-hating weirdos that simp with the white crowd even though their skin is brown. There's fucking weirdos like that. That just goes to show you how fucked up everything is. That some people of color feel that if they simp hard enough for the evil whites won't come for their heads. Isn't that fucking twisted? Talk about manipulation. That's like Darkseid's minions, you know? When Superman defeated Darkseid, he told Darkseid's people, I've liberated you, you're free. And instead of going, yay, we're free of that asshole now, they they were like, no, poor master, poor dear leader Darkseid, we must help you. They were just like brainwashed, beaten into submission, complete cocks to the authority that punishes them, brutalizes them, and puts fear in their hearts. Like, it's fucking sad, dude. There are some people out there that are just team bootlick, dude. Yes, master, whatever you say. I'd rather fucking kill myself. I'd rather be tortured to death slowly and painfully than give in. Nah, fuck you. And that's what sucks. We got some authoritarian ass motherfuckers out here. They need a bullet to their fucking neck, like Charlie. I was taking a shit this morning, and I was scrolling on my phone, and I saw a thing. John Cena was at an event, and they asked him, why don't you want to have kids, John Cena? And he was just like, just don't feel like it. He was trying not to get into the question, just kind of move on, because he's a busy guy. And so the reporter person said, no, but why? Like, really pressed him on it, you know? And so he said, I've been blessed with the opportunity to do all these crazy things in my life, and I'm not going to squander that opportunity, so I'm really busy, and I'm trying to take advantage of this blessing that I've been given. I'm really lucky and all this stuff. And he said, and that means I don't have time for a kid. He's like, I've been working like 40 to 60 days in a row now, and I just don't have time to be there for that kid right now. There's no fucking way that would happen. And he also talked about how the world is overpopulated with humans, and if anything, people need to adopt or have kids less because, we're clearly unable to handle it. Now, the sad reality is we could handle the population we have now if we distributed resources evenly, but no, we live in a capitalist world with billionaires who are giant monster people who start genocides and wars and rape everyone, and everyone who's not them has to suffer to a degree, or suffer massively to a degree. Yeah, that's reality. So because of that, bringing a kid into the world is irresponsible and difficult, and especially for a guy like him, he just doesn't have the time to be there for the kid, so he'd have to hire all these caretakers, and it would be a weird thing where, like, the kid doesn't grow up all that normal necessarily, because, it's usually, The best way to raise a kid is to have a consistent parental figure. It doesn't have to be by blood, just someone who's like their mentor, the person they look up to, the person whenever they're struggling, they're reminded, that person's there, they got my back, everything will be okay. You know, a person needs that in their life. If you don't have that, you grow up alone and jaded and mad at the world and a hateful person who's capable of some nasty shit. But if you're a guy like me, for example, like I got my brother, I got my mom, like if I lost them, yeah, I'd lose my mind and probably go a little crazy. But because I have these wonderful people in my life who help me do everything, and like it's made my life extremely relaxing compared to others. So that's what you need in life. And John doesn't think he can provide that to his kid because he's so fucking busy, which makes sense, you know. Plus, maybe he just doesn't want to have a fucking kid, you know. Maybe he's enjoying his life, and a kid is a pain in the ass. So, anyway, some people hit him up with the, you're selfish, you're irresponsible. Yeah, I don't know where that fucking comes from. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You might as well just be like, do this, do that, do what I say, you know, and be really fucking controlling. Because a kid is literally, that takes up like a third of your life, half of your life, devoted to the kid, some shit. Fuck. You already lose half your life from sleeping, eating, and shitting, and showering, and stuff like that. So, you wouldn't have much of a life, any free time to yourself to do anything for yourself. You just be a slave to another human being, you know? It kind of sucks. No thanks. People should be able to do that on their own time if they want to or not. But, you know. Anyway, so it turns out, I didn't know this, John Cena is one of the biggest donors to Make-A-Wish Foundation in the world. I think he might be the top one. That means he's helped children more than anyone in this world, basically. That's what the fuck that means. So the nerve to give this guy grief for not having kids of his own when he's literally helped children far more than any of you bitches ever could. Like, wow. The nerve of some people, right? The nerve of some people. Very, very weird take, very religious take, very strange take. And there's another take I heard where you have to have kids because it's smart and responsible. Because when you're an old fart who's about to die, these kids will take care of you. And it's like, no, they won't. They have their own lives, dude. Think about it. What are you, stupid? They'll put you in a home or something. Really? That kid is supposed to grow up and just take care of you? Now you're the baby? What about that? What about your kid? Your kid doesn't get to have a life of his or her own? Huh? Yeah? What the fuck? What if the kid turns out gay or trans, doesn't end up having kids, you know? What about that? That happens. It should be very optional. It should be very, personal preference. It should be very communal, very helpful. Everybody pitch in, does their thing. Donate a little money here and there. Everybody, try to help each other out a little. Do a few favors. The answer is always no until you ask, right? So, swallow the pride and swallow the fucking sarcastic, in your face, judgmental attitude, and just be like, okay, how do we make this better? How can I help? And help. It's that easy, man. That easy. Do a good deed every once in a while. And definitely don't cause any fucking trouble. And life will go smoothly as it can, as smooth as it can, roughly. The only thing that sucks about life is you eventually get sick and old and you die. Yeah. You have weird pains and problems. That's what sucks about life. So, since that is already really bad, why the fuck should you make it so much fucking worse for yourself, you know? Anyway, what time is it? Oh, I got about 10 more minutes. But yeah, fellas, what else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, John Cena. Yeah, that guy is badass. I didn't realize how cool he is. And he's actually a really good actor, turns out. He's really good at making all these different emotions and facial expressions. And, He kills it, man. He's doing a good job. Pretty good actor. I don't think he was the greatest a few years ago. He was getting good, you know, but I think now he's actually, ooh, you are a fucking method actor now. Look at that shit. You're deep diving this motherfucker. Like, it's getting kind of real. So yeah, he's cool. And Peacemaker, that was a cool show. Unless, of course, you were just looking for cameos and endless, senseless violence. You know, if that's what you wanted for 50 minutes straight in the last episode, then you are a fucking cucktard. But hey, if that's what you were looking for, you didn't quite get it. I understand why you're mad, and it's because you wanted dumb shit. I didn't want dumb shit. I wanted good acting and good storytelling, and I got it. So I was satisfied. And, you know, they still hit you with some wacky shit like Salvation, all the other worlds, the imp scene. Oh man, that was fucking nuts. Yep, the imp scene was worth it alone to watch the episode. That was great. That shit was fucking crazy. Yeah, man, I'm still excited for Gunn. I don't think he's fucked up royal. No, he's doing a good job. But what I am worried about is two things. Number one, ungrateful fans for James Gunn's work, and he's kind of old now. He's like 60, and he's working his ass off. Like, I don't know if he's got it in him to keep this shit up. He might slow down or give up directing, in which case that'll probably hurt DC's creative output to a degree. So that'll suck if that happens. And number two, the corporate owners, of course. You can never forget. Yeah, remember everyone, if you like a brand, a franchise, some piece of entertainment, remember that it could always get fucked with at any moment by some disgusting billionaire piece of shit. And that Larry Ellison cocksucker might own HBO soon from Zaslav. And if that happens, then he's a right-wing ideologue. He'll probably try to bring back Snyderverse shit to a degree. He'll probably introduce some new stuff that'll suck. And Gunn's creations will be largely put to the side. So, yeah, that'll be dumb if that happens. Everything will be ruined. But what Gunn's doing right now with John Cena and David Cornsweet and a lot of these badass superhero actors, they're doing a decent to good to sometimes great job. You got to give it up. So I think they should just keep doing what they're doing. We'll see how the whole Man of Tomorrow thing turns out alongside Lanterns and Supergirl and all that stuff. And yeah, it might not be that great. It might be pretty amazing. But there's a chance that it might not be that great. Honestly, definitely worse than what we got this year. And if that happens, then, you know, everybody's going to shit on Gunn really hard. But they're going to shit on him pretty hard no matter what, because comic book fans are largely babies, and there's that weird Snyder cult out there, and then there's Marvel fans who hate DC. And so, yeah, uphill battle for Mr. Gunn. He's not going to get a break. Which is why I was saying he might get tired and fed up and be like, okay, fuck this. This is crazy. So, yeah. Ooh, I need a drink. Man, I gotta feed my frogs before I go to work, so I can't stay that much longer. I gotta get up and start moving around. You know what sucks about me? I am definitely the kind of person who was born to wake up in the morning and just lay there in bed. Just laying there. Maybe not even sleeping. Just kind of like, just kind of just zoning out. I am definitely the kind of person who was born to do that every fucking day. That's why whenever I have a day off and I get up in the morning, it's like the greatest moment of my life. It is. But during the week, when I have to get up early and I don't have a chance to do that, I just have to immediately, yeah, you're awake now, go to work. I'm a slave owned by capitalism. Great. I am not truly free. None of you are. Isn't that terrible? Even billionaires to a degree are somewhat slaves. Somewhat. Mostly not, unfortunately, but yeah, you get my point. So anyway, yeah, what was I going to say? What am I looking forward to coming out soon in terms of games and movies? Not much. The new Predator movie comes out November something. November. What? It comes out, I think, November 7th? Shit. I got jury duty on November 4th. What the fuck? This better not interfere with my Predator movie. I think the Predator movie will be pretty badass. I don't think it'll be that great, but it'll be alright. Yo, Jimmy Stengel, I don't know if you're watching this video, but yeah, I saw your bird videos and shit and your animal video. That's pretty cool shit, dude. I need to go to the zoo soon. I heard they're doing a gorilla exhibit, but I also heard they've been delaying it and shit, so I kind of don't want to go until they get that ready. So anyway, dude, what was I thinking? Oh man, I gotta get ready soon. Let's throw down. Fuck it, dude. Oh, wish me luck. No way. Doing pretty good, I would say. Oh, I'm doing bad right now. Dang. Man, I'm doing terrible. Which is weird because I was doing really good just now. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, I suck, dude. Good fight, good fight. Man, can you believe I sucked that hard? Oh my god, I just totally bombed. Which sucks, because I was doing really good in the beginning. Ugh, I need to get good. I can't believe I bombed. That was embarrassing. Maybe I need to be more aggressive. Maybe I was being too much of a chicken bitch. Well, you know me, I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn. I have to make it work. Fuck this game. I swear my bloodhound step was fucking me over and throwing me at the enemy instead of away from them. I swear to God. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Man, you fucker. Oh, got you there, you fucking jumping crazy bastard. Much better than last time. I fucked up once though. I cast a spell like, and I don't even remember switching to the fucking. Let me watch that on cam. I don't remember. I must have fucked up and accidentally switched weapons. I gotta get going to work here in a sec. Yeah, that last game, I got robbed at the end. I was just not doing good. Well, that last match, I kept fucking, like, getting my ass beat and knocked to the side of the corner of the fucking arena, only to find myself like, oh, here's a moment to heal. And I heal myself twice. And it happened again. Heal myself twice. It happened again. Heal myself twice. It happened so much I was running out of healing. It was a real problem. Like, I almost beat her. But because of that, that was my downfall. I could have kept my distance and maybe healed with a spell, but... should have done that maybe, and I would have won. Maybe. But yeah, this time I decided to go with the double front stab assault. Like, spam that over and over. It doesn't seem to matter that he has a shield. Like, this is really ripping into him. And it seems to maintain a level of stamina that's pretty reasonable. Look at that. It's really strong, the double ice blades. Yeah, and then, yeah, I fucked up right there. I threw a pot. I should have had my... Why did I have a pot out? When the fuck did that happen? The whole time I had a pot out? Yeah, I forgot to even put it away. Oh my god, what an asshole I am. See, I usually have the health out, so it's a knee-jerk reaction to heal by pressing the X button. Because you want the heal button to be as close, you know, as easy to push as possible. And for me, that's X. It's really fast. Because you don't want to die. And this is a game about healing while being attacked, so you... yeah. But anyway. Yeah, this is the ultimate challenge in the game, I swear. Being attacked by multiple crazy fucking NPC opponents. Because this is, like, really nasty. They send all of them at you, basically. Dex characters, strength characters, you know, magic characters. You gotta deal with the full fucking Nelson here. So anyway, I killed this asshole. Yeah, that works good. The double stab and X slash. It's 4 strikes that are just really hard for him to deal with. Doesn't matter if he heals. Fuck it, let him heal. Just keep wailing on him. Yeah, I screwed up right there. Yeah, and oh, I accidentally pressed the D-pad there. What a jackass I am. Yeah, that fucked me. Right here. Oh, what a dumbass I am. That was such a bad move. Ooh. Yeah, that's when I screwed up Royal, when I was having trouble. Oh, man. Yeah, this guy gets me good right here, I think. Yeah, right here. He gets me good again. Oh, I hate getting hit by that ring of light. It hurts, like, not a whole lot, but enough to frustrate you. You know? Oh, man. She won't fuck off, dude. Oh, and I dodged that one pretty good. I swear my Bloodhound Step is fucking with me right now. Bloodhound Step kind of sucks because sometimes it really feels like it's not going in the direction that you want. Man, I murdered him. I need to be more aggressive like this. You don't have time to fuck around. They're gonna land hits. So you gotta land yours. Look at her going crazy after me, man. Pretty good moves. Yeah, that was a good... I like that one, because I feel like I was gradually getting better. I should have won that first match, though. I fucked that up at the end. Ugh, that was embarrassing. But yeah, I'm getting good. I'm getting better at this shit. I'll be chopping these guys up like nothing. Yeah, but I think I need to be more like patient, have better posturing, positioning, and come at them largely at a kind of defensive standpoint with the double pokes. Open with the double pokes, go into the X slash, and I think less of the Bloodhound Step or roll sweep. I think that doesn't do the trick for me. But yeah, this is working pretty good.